What's up, y'all? So, after having this conversation with a few men and women, I felt that this conversation definitely needed to be discussed, right? Dating is not hard. Dating is actually a very simple process. It's us who make it harder, right? If you have two people that's willing to make it work, dating isn't a hard thing. It's just when we start putting our egos and things into it that makes it more difficult. Now, aside from one being single, you have to be single to date, right? And you have to have money to date. That goes for the guy and the girl. So we're gonna leave those out of it, right? Those are the basic things you need to start dating in the first place. But that's for a whole separate conversation, right? But at the basis of it, dating is not hard. Now, for example, let's say I meet Crystal on a Monday, right? I woke up to Crystal. Hey, how you doing? My name is Carl. What's yours? We have a dialogue on. Then after a while, I ask for her number, right? Now at that point, Crystal has two options: either yes or no. No, fine. I'll go about my way. She go about her way. It is what it is. But when she says yes, right? First of all, sometimes women, y'all say yes to men, and then so when we call you, you text you, and you may not respond, or you get annoyed, or you know what I'm saying, what is that for? You gave us the number, so what is that? If you really didn't want to, then don't give us the number. You're already making it stuff harder. Why would you give a man your number when you don't want to talk to him? Now, granted, I've heard stories of men are pushy, men don't take no, but let's say we're dealing with common sense men, right? Sane men out here who can take rejection, and it is what it is. And women do get rejected too, but we're just gonna say we talk about sane men, right? So why would you waste my time and me calling you and texting you? That's not really what you want. Why would you want the time wasted as far as your phone ringing from a man you don't really want, right? So at that point, it's your responsibility to say yes or no. So if you say yes, mean the damn yes. Fine. Now, after you said yes, we have conversation, we dialogue. I'm like, yo, I'm feeling her. Now, this is where I guess gender roles come into play and things like that. Now, as a man, yes, we're there to be providers, we're there to hunt and be predators. I get all that, right? So now I ask Crystal for a date. We plan the date, it goes well, whatever. I want to do another date, right? When I'm showing interest, yes, I'm the man and things like that, but men still want to show interest. Any matter of fact, anybody who's dating, they want to be shown interest as well. Nobody always wants to be the first one hitting another person. No, nobody always wants to feel like they're doing too much or they're going out that way and it's not being reciprocated. Right? Some women have it like, well, he's the man, he can hit me up all the time. That's an ignorant way to think. That's retarded. Take your ego out of it. If you want to hit the guy up, hit him up. So, granted, the guy can make the first date, or well and good. There's nothing in the rule book that says on the second date a woman comes across an event in a park and she hits you up like, yo, we had an ill first date. I was feeling it and I heard about this event in the park. Yo, do you want to go? What is wrong with that? Some women think that's too thirsty, or no, that's you showing interest. What is wrong with that? So the guy's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm free. Let's go that. And then we have a dope second date. Dating is not hard. Like, what is the problem in people showing interest? Once again, I think when you put your ego into it and stuff like that, that's when the problem comes into play. And then let's say now the first date didn't go well and both people want to part ways. Okay, well, that's it. That's life. That's dating. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We've experienced it. We both were honest about it. We both like, you know what? This is not really what we want. We're gonna go our separate ways. Okay, then y'all don't speak to each other again. Stop dragging it along and not being honest with people. Like, it's not that hard. But once again, dating is a very simple process. Just be honest. Be honest, take your ego out of it, and show interest. That's the main thing, showing interest. And people who dispute stuff like that, then take your delusional, distorted views of dating, have an ass, and just go ahead and be single. Because obviously you just like making things difficult and you're toxic. Like, dating is not a hard thing. Just show interest. Forget the, oh, well, he's a man, he's supposed to do this, supposed to do that. Granted, we all have roles. Granted, I get that, but showing interest isn't a role. That's expected. That's the norm. That's the basic. That's the most basic thing you can do is show interest. And once you show interest, I show interest. I show interest, you show interest. And we reciprocate that. And that's how the dating thing goes. So, just a little gem. Dating is not hard. People make it hard.